Up? I'm in here in a game between Xaznsoulx and some alt. His name is Sheen Ali. He is level 17. He's already a rare league and he's playing worms and they're leveled up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is some person's alt. Could be, I don't know, one of the main Forsaken Waste players. Um, it's worms versus BOK. I would say it's a BOK deck because, well, there's a nice essence drain on the Hexen Vordrake. It is a pretty cheap champion, but pretty hard to kill because of that Void Shield, 48 HP, 2 armor. So a pretty solid champion overall. It's a legendary after all. Um, yeah, he doesn't have. I didn't get into the. I got into the middle of the game, so I'm not sure what happened before this, but the mid font is already Xaznsoulx. Yeah, does have the Hecton Blood Raker out as well, and uh, so this is the Arrow Eater. There's the Demon Shield on this Void Raker. That's why he did have that. He has attack loss of life from what's it called, Souls or whatever, Soul Reeve. But he was not able to kill him because of the resistance, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't think it was a resistance. He only did 9 damage. I'm guessing that the flanking does not proc when you have attack loss of life. Interesting. Anyway, so there's all these box out. Sadly, BOK don't have any racial abilities that... No. They don't have any racial abilities that make them a little bit more interesting, a little bit more flavorful. Other than that, they're flying demon ladies. The rest they're all girls, pretty sure. I mean, the worms all have necrosis, so that's their defining ability. They all have necrosis, but they also have some things like surge here. We have the Titan, and then we have now the new champion that just came out last expansion with the Chattering Maw, which is extremely strong because of that. First of all, it's really cheap, so you can get necrosis out pretty early and pretty quickly. You probably just like spam this. You can just spam this guy, and then with initiative and deafening aura and energy thief, it just does a lot of work for you. If you have 2 of these guys, you pretty much have 1 out every second turn. So, alright, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe let's you don't want to run away. He'll get killed. Alright, there's a sacrifice. He moved him once. He could have moved him again. He wasn't in the deafening aura anymore at that point, so he could have moved him all the way away up here. Did not decide to do that though. And now this bloodworm is able to attack this bog warden because he didn't get out of the way, and that means flanking will be able to proc. Well, I guess it won't proc anyway because of the attack loss of life. But nice 14 damage from the multi-attack surge worm. There's 10 damage. It's nice, 20 damage on this bog warden, so he's doing a lot. He might be dead though. Carrying Class does have 1-2 range. It's 17. No, he'll survive with 2. Because it'll be 15 damage and he still has 17. So it's 2 HP still on this BOK Warden that he needs to get rid of. Maybe deploy 2 champions for the Surge or some kind of spell or something. You don't want to leave underdepth units alive. They just create, more champions with sacrifice or something like that. Like we just saw. What's he thinking about? It doesn't have any auras either, so I mean this Caroling would have had an aura, but yeah, if he had left him up here, he could have killed the BOK Warden with the Caroling. But that's kind of a foresight he didn't have. He's thinking it out. Either he's thinking it out or he's gonna surrender. One of the two. That's usually what happens when there's no. All right, so he's gonna use the Scouting Jasper for the kill. That's nice. That's actually a good move. So this makes it so. Alright, so the Caroling died. I mean, it was swarmed onto the lava, but it died because the lava killed it. 8 damage from the lava. Anyway, so this Colossus is kind of stuck here now. He has to go all the way around here again because of this Jasper. It might have been a better idea to move it up 1, because he could have moved the worm up here and play it, which would allow the Caroling or the Carrion Colossus to go through. There's a Fading Recollection used on this class. That's a really good move. Stopping that propagate. Always good to stop the anything with propagate is just like a lot of value because every time you attack, especially for underdevs, they don't have that much to get through that. I guess they have some spells, but and a Drain Vitality. Damn. All right. So this Colossus used to be 98 Nora. Now it's 70 HP mean shield pretty much. Fading Recollection, taking all of his abilities and then Drain Vitality at least for the next. I think it's like 3 turns. Well, not this. For the next 6 turns. There you go. So 3 rounds, 6 turns. Sorry. This Carrying Colossus is also devolved, so to say. Kind of devolved. I don't. It's not Drain Vitality, I guess. So now he's just 98 Nora meat shield that has 4 speed. He wants the Nora globes with this Putrid Creeper. All right, that's nice. This I have Sirkin has lost the attack loss of life, and that is what was making it so that the flanking wasn't being triggered. So apparently, when you attack with loss of life, flanking does not get triggered for some reason. Because it says a basic attack, and his loss of life attack is still a basic attack. So kind of strange that that doesn't work together. I'm not sure if that's a bug or not. Interesting. Right, keeping this Bloodworm far away, doesn't want to get one shot. He does have the Bloodworm that can double attack. I mean the Bloody Imp. Now look, we have a Bloodworm and a Bloody Imp. Yeah, so the Bloody Imp can double tap this Bloodworm. You could also move in, maybe. No, it's 5. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he could hit once with this Bloodguard as well, but then he would maybe need another spell. He could move here and move here somewhere, and then if he had a so what does he do? Yeah, it's not enough. I mean, this is not enough range either. If he has a Price of Victory, he can kill this Bloodworm. Otherwise, he won't get killed, and this Guardian Jasper will hurt a lot. All of these champions actually in here. All these 3 are all gonna get hurt by this Guardian Jasper. All right. Also, he's gonna use a superiority to kill this Bloodworm. You had to make sure, dude. Look at that though. This race is Arthropod, Undead, Vampire, Worm. You got 4 races. You gotta make sure that one of those is not on the champion you're using the superiority on. If you had Demon, for example, then it would have been kind of fucked. Anyway, there's that Scoured and Jasper doing a lot of work, doing another 12 damage, plus giving them all scoured. So that's another 3 for the next turn, or whatever, 2 for the next turn, so 6 in all. Anyway, so you might want to go over here, get these Nora globes. Nora globes are always extremely strong on these Putrid Creepers because of that Creeping Harvest and that Mutation Tough. Whoa, Soften, what the fuck? Alright. Not know he has Soften. Nice 18 damage. I think you can get the kill though. Well, let's see, 7, that's 9. And then that's so he can use mobilization, and he has a kill with the Wormlord here. So he needs to make sure he kills with the Putrid Creeper. Yeah, good. So here's your DMZ going one more, gets the even one more after getting the Nora Globe. That's really nice, and now he can also mutate Tough, which he already did that. Okay, we're Gucci. Might get 1 rank, huh? I didn't know that. Actually, I did know that, but still. Remember, every time I say a Putrid Creeper, I feel like they always have 3 ranks of Tough. Like, they just stay alive really long. Now, this does trigger only 3 times, so it might be good to run over here and get this Nora Globe. It'll give him the Nora and the Creeping Harvest. I don't think he'll allow that, though. He might want to heal up his own Hecaton Voidbreaker on this Blood Ball. Or, yeah, okay, he's just going to go for the Carrying Colossus. It's not a kill yet. He needs 1 more attack. They're all at 4 AP, which is I guess nice for next turn. Alright, so he's gonna use a fire blast for the kill. He can get the Nora Glove. It's 98 Nora. It's still the same amount of Nora, even if it was Fading Recollection. So it's a lot of Nora gained from him. Now the DMZ is already pretty far. I mean, okay, it's not very far, put it that way. But Forsaken Waste, as long as they have a font, they're actually doing okay, to be honest. So he has 1 font. He needs to make sure that this top one doesn't get hurt. But other than that, he could probably just keep pooping out the chattering maws, and then just keep deploying his DMZ. And by turn on, I don't know what 20 round 10, you should have game just because you'll be able to deploy like over here into the font, up here if you want, that kind of stuff. That's also what's really strong is if you have an initiative champ that's already able to be placed really far forwards because of the DMZ or the deployment zone, yeah, then it's kind of strong. That's why that shattering maw is so good. So even if it has, for example, if it gets, let's say 3 AP and it's already down here, that means it starts here at as a 40 HP short-lived champ, and short-lived champs love being in the battle quick. So worm. So it's not a demon or anything. So this I can't get the blood globe anyway. So whatever. This Scouter Jasper though, doing pretty good, doing a lot of damage, and he still has to take care of it. That's nice. I wonder what he's gonna do. He could, yeah, I think ooh, yeah, the demon shield is kind of fucking it with him. He's gonna go for the bloody imp. I find that to be strange. He won't be able. He is not. Oh wow. Okay. That's extra DMZ. There's one more DMZ, and he's gonna be able to contest this top font here. That's really strong, actually. That might be game changing. He doesn't have a champ deployed here, and he won't be able to. I mean Xaznsoulx, that is, will not be able to get to this top font. See, there's this 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then if he has a price of victory that's 9, he's still not even in range for a deployment of a relic. So he's kind of in a really bad position. Can't even attack this Eye of Sirkin. And now this bloody imp is kind of just standing here being like, okay, I have a tough 1 champion with 3 armor to attack. This is not going to help me. You could go in, probably deploy a relic. Underdepths have a lot of those, yeah. So he's going to deploy a relic. But oh, that's good. Alright, so he got the Xaznsoulx off, killing the Scourging Jasper. But just contesting this is really good for him. Like I said, he just wants it. I mean, he gets those more shattering maws out. You can just put it right here. No, just make sure that this Blood Guard isn't able to hit this Eye of Sirkin. Just run the Eye of Sirkin away, put a chattering maw down, and just keep the DMZ going. You need to beat these worms quick. See, there's the chattering maw. Look, he comes out of the fight. He comes out fighting, comes out hitting. You can already hit once for 7 damage on this Blood Guard. And this Blood Guard, he can't run away. He can't run away to attack this Sirkin, because if he does, Energy Thief gonna take his take his AP away. And if not that, the Deafening Aura will damage him. So he has to attack this Chattering Maw, and if you're doing that, you're attacking a 33 Nora champ that's gonna come back in 2 turns anyway. So yeah, Chattering Maw a little OP in my opinion. At least for like the worm style, they're just very strong. Like he can't do anything now. He has 2 options really. He can't go for this Eye of Sirkin. If he does that, he'll become distracted. He'll take 12 damage, and he won't even get all the way because of the Energy Thief. He could run away, which would also be weak in my opinion, because the Chattering Maw is just going to be able to run him after with the extra AP that it gains from the Hecaton Blood Guard run away. And yeah, so this Blood Guard's kind of fucked right now. And in general, I think this game is kind of over. It might not seem so, but in my opinion, the worms are doing really well. The Sheen, this alt guy, Sheen Ali, or Ali, Sheen Ali, I don't even know. If he kills this orb, that means that's another 40 Nora, kind of gone really quick. Usually, this orb protection you want in the back of your shrine or in the back of your front deployment zone. If you have it this far forwards, it's 40 Nora for a meat shield that you're really just using to contest the font, and that's not fun. So yeah, so you can attack once. Yeah. So attack the orb protection once with the Eye of Sirkin, or even twice. Yeah, might as well attack it twice. But then he's not on the font. Yeah, okay, no, attack the orb. This is kind of hard. If he wants to stay in the font, yeah, I guess he just hits it once with the Eye of Sirkin as well. Or he could run the Eye of Sirkin behind here. Kind of dangerous to be. The Siege Monitor could get a nice charge. He has a lot of. It's only charge 1. Okay, sometimes they play with charge 3. This one's not, so his threat range isn't as large, but Alright, so he's gonna do both of his attacks with the Future Creeper. That means he's gonna want to be doing something with this Eye of Cirque. I'm not sure what. He either wants to run away from the Siege Monger, or the Siege Monger can get on him pretty quick. Yeah, there's the second Chattering Maw. Yeah, you can just get in the way, make sure that his Eye of Cirque does not get charged at. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice move. Now he can go on, attack the Siege Monger, and the Siege Monger is not going to be able to charge because it only has charge 1. And this Hecate Bloodbreaker is still kind of trapped here. Can't move. If it does, you know, the Chattering Maw can easily follow it. And the Chattering Maw is 33 Nora. It's pretty much like it's more than 1-to-1. It's better than 1-to-1 Nora ratio wise. Worth it. So, and he has 2 of them. So he has to either deploy another relic because this it is a summon. The Bloody Imp will not be able to contest, or he's just gonna quit the game. I think it's a good surrender point now. He's not able. This he'll become engaged if he tries to get past this Chattering Maw. So and this way there's just gonna be taking too much AP. So he can't get to this font in any way unless he can like make the Chattering Maw go back one, maybe to one to the top left here. And this Bloody Imp, he would have to use another relic to contest, and that's another 20 Nora down the drain just to contest. At the very least, if he uses something. I mean, he already has his relic out, so that's kind of screwy. Probably complaining now about worms. I'm guessing that's what Xaznsoulx is doing. I mean, who wouldn't complain about what kind of just happened? He was in such a good state, and then, you just had this creeper kill a champ, come down here, contest, and then now he's like, well, fuck. It was a very fast change. Oh, okay, well now he's even, okay, I didn't even think about that, but the Deafening Aura making it so that the Siege Monger can't even charge anymore, because he's distracted, so it's another point of complaint, or point of, I don't know, death by worm. These worms always, what they always remind me of is, I'm not sure if any of you have seen, what's it called? King Kong. The newest one. There's this one scene with these really ugly ass worms. They look a lot like these Chattering Maws, and it freaks. When I was a child, it freaked the fuck out of me, and that's what these Chattering Maws and what worms remind me of all the time. See, look, music is pretty much as low as it goes, and it's still loud as fuck. Holy cow! All right, so there's a nice soften by this Future Creeper. This soften works really well with champs that have low damage. So you want, if you have a lot of low damage champions on you, like a lot of Chattering Maws, this 7 damage champ will now be doing 8 damage per hit. You still can't kill this Blood Guard, and this Chattering Maw is dead now, which is nice. For Xaznsoulx. Ooh, okay, well. Alright, so now this is a dead Siege Monger as well. Yeah, the double flanking damage, that's 5, that's 17. He had the -1 defense, that's enough, yeah. And it's probably, yeah, I think that might even be a, does he have, alright, so he doesn't have an aura or anything. So he's not completely dead yet. Oh, LOL! LOL, okay, well, now they're both dead as well. And there you go, GG. Good game, guys, good game. Oh yeah, look at that rating. Rank 25, 1430 rating. Gotta wonder who this is. Played well.